A city trying so hard not to forget that it's letting go of the ground. Every regret pulled a stone a little higher.
Every time we say, if only, another block lets go.
If only, what if?
You carved your apologies into the ground, and the ground believed them.
Where all the weight went, when hearts refused to let go. You buried your too late into the stone, and it carried your houses away.
I never told my father I was sorry. Now our door is up there and I can't reach it.
The door may rise. Your apology can still travel farther.
Regrets clung so hard to what could not change that they tore the city upward, piece by piece.
You were never meant to lift this much alone. A diary carved into stone until stone forgot how to rest. Your words went down instead of across. You built a monument to everything you couldn't forgive yourself for. That is not a vow. That is a chain. A tower of almosts. You left your voices stuck in the moment before you chose humility. I'm sore. You were going to say it. That still counts. You remember your worst version of yourself and play it on loop. You forgot what you did after. Show me the whole film. You are not your worst 10 seconds.
And then? What did you study after you thought it was over?
You're trying to come down and stay in the air at the same time. You sentenced yourself to sit in that chair forever, and then never sat down.
Punishment without serving time is just a ghost haunting both the past and the present.
The higher I climb, the older the regrets. You never let yourself rewrite the law after you saw the damage. History cannot be undone, but its weight can be put back into the ground instead of the sky. The hole in the square just filled itself. Every regret that accepts its place can return as a stone instead of a burden. Here, let the words cross the threshold, even if only in memory. Easy. We go down together. Balance was never about staying at one height forever. Never is a heavy word to hang on stone. Here lies the pattern that keeps the city in the air. You hold not just stones, but stories. Let us rewrite how you hold them. But you can keep the memories and still give the stones back. I am everything they wish they had done differently. You would...
I would not tear you apart. I would teach you to let go after you've done your job.
If I end, they will forget. Their guilt keeps them good.
Guilt can start the change. But staying in guilt forever is just another way to avoid living differently.
Without me, they will repeat everything.
You do not disappear. You change shape.
You become this, a lesson they can hold and set down, not a weight glued to the sky.
It's the day I hurt her, but small enough to carry.
If they can put me on a shelf, will they still listen to me?
They will remember you when they need to course correct, not while they're trying to sleep.
Together, they rode the tower down from the sky to the ground it had been avoiding. Some stones have found their way home. And what of me, when there are no more storms of shame left to carry?
The city that once floated on What If began to feel its own weight again.
Your stones are coming down. The weight was never meant to stay above your heads forever.
I never apologized, but I still can.
I didn't die. I just gave up too soon.
The ground remembers your weight. It's been waiting. They look at me and do not run. You're smaller. That's good. You were never meant to be the whole sky. And so we learned that holding on too hard can pull the whole house into the...
We'll hang them where we can see them and keep living anyway.
We'll keep a couple. The rest can go where everyone can learn from them.
You carried this weight in the air for too long.
I thought I lost you up there.
I thought I'd never get the courage to come back down.
You're a library now, not a magnet. Facing the road ahead, with a pocket full of lessons, not anchors.
A little reminder here, not too big.
Stones where they belong. Regrets small enough to hold. That's better. I will carry their heaviest stone for a little while, until they remember.
Mr. Stoneheart, do you ever regret anything?
Of course. I regret some things every day. I just don't let those regrets float my whole body off the ground.
If I put this away, will I forget?
You won't forget. You'll remember without floating away from who you're trying to become.
Will you fix other floating places?
The world is full of them.
I will whisper when needed. And be quiet when not.
Well done, little city. You learn to forgive yourself without forgetting the story. One last regret hitching a ride? Yes. I have a few of those too. Time to see who else is lifting more than they should. The city of floating regrets did not forget its mistakes. It placed them where hand. May our regrets keep us kind, not afraid. I heal you, one at a time.
Above him, the sky was no longer a warehouse of unfinished stories, just weather again. Water never regrets the stones it passes. It just keeps going.
You know about staying rooted. You'll ride with me a while, not as a weight, just as a reminder. The world had no shortage of broken balances, and no shortage of hearts trying to hold everything alone. Stone remembers. Sometimes it just needs help telling its story the right way. Not every place is falling apart. Good. You've carried enough. I won't ask you to float too. You too, big stone. What are you still carrying that you don't need?
Are you the one who brought the floating city back down?
They brought themselves down.
I just reminded them how.
Lost tools, missing goat, a request for help repairing a bridge. These are the kinds of things I like.
You're holding more than you were built for. Let's fix that before you end up in the sky, too. Not every fix needs magic. Some just need more stone in the right place.
We need to tear it down!
We can brace it. You can both be right, if you let the wall tell you what it needs.
It says it don't want to fall all at once. It wants to become smaller walls, carrying less each.
3 smaller promises are easier to keep than one impossible one.
Will our houses ever float away like theirs did?
If you keep talking to each other before talking to the stone, you'll be fine.
Too big. The city held itself. I just steadied the plate.
If our stones ever act up, will you come back?
If I'm near. But you'll be able to hear them yourselves by then.
Here, we made this. In case you ever regret leaving.
2 stories. Both ended well enough to make room for more.
I hear you, leaning stone. You're trying not to crash. You've been doing it alone for too long. Not yet. We'll talk properly another day.
He did not fix everything at once. Even stone has a pace.
You get to sit and watch tonight. No lifting, no falling.
Regrets, tilting lands, floating homes.
How many different shapes can too much weight take?
Good thing I'm made of rock.